And that is over here. So when I brought this into the workshop today and started generating dust, I saw that the dust collector itself was covered in fine dust. Over here it was covered in dust, and over here down below it was covered in dust. Now this is my first dust collector, but I'm thinking that this probably should be the most dust-free piece of equipment in the workshop. Not knowing any different, that's what I would expect. So I'm thinking, well, maybe this junction here where I have clamps, maybe the seal wasn't too good, so I put duct tape here and I put duct tape here where the tubing meets the metal. Did some more cuts, and nope, everything was covered in dust again. So then I'm thinking, okay, there's a flange here where there's a flange that comes up that this tube joins with, and this flange joins the top of here. There's a junction. This is not a one molded piece. It's a flange here that gets attached to this top of this canister. And visually there's some gaps there, but I guess I assumed that where it counted it was sealed inside, but no. Once I duct taped all around here, I got no more dust here. Now over here, where this large piece of metal joins this piece, where this is welded, well, there's clearly lots of gaps here where, I mean, you couldn't see actually inside, but it broke the surface. There were definitely gaps, but again, I kind of assumed that inside there was a sealed weld. Well, no. When this thing's operating, the dust is flying, there's an awful lot going in here, but there's an awful lot also just spraying out here. So again, I covered this with duct tape, and now I'm not getting any dust. The dust that was coming out the bottom was for the hose that attached this to this bracket, but since they're not attached with bolts right now, those holes were letting dust come out, so I put some tape over those too. So that's kind of disappointing if you think about it. You got a dust collector, and that spews dust, collects the dust, but then it proceeds to spew it all over your workshop again. So, I guess if you can live with making some of your own brackets to correct these misalignments, and you don't mind having duct tape all over the place on all the metal joints, then I could recommend this. I mean, it definitely has high quality components. It feels like it's really sturdy. It sounds powerful, and but the actual assembly is definitely lacking. And I definitely like the mobility of it, and the included remote control is nice. This drum canister is really nice. So I guess with those caveats, I could recommend getting this. But if I had to do it over again, knowing what I know now, I would not buy this unit. I think I would look elsewhere. So as I leave here, I'm going to turn it on. I'll turn it on with the remote, and you get a sense of how loud it is. So thanks for stopping by.